What is up, y'all? Happy New Year. We made it to a new year. Thank you, Lord. Today I'm going to be showing you a rack that I've worked on a couple months ago, and I'm also going to be showing you a hidden gem in Looperator that not a lot of people are talking about, so I want to show you guys what that's about. So let's get straight into it. So the rack that I made a couple of months ago is called Spacey Arp. And basically what it does is it just adds atmospheric vibes to your track. I have a couple of parameters here. I have an arpeggiator, which is highlighted in kind of this peach color. So we have the ARP style, the ARP gate, LFO rate, LFO depth, and then we have the sample attack and sample sustain, high pass, low pass, chorus delay, you know, the typical effects, pitch, gain, sample selector. So what I really want to go into is this sample selector. If I click on the show hide devices, it shows you all the samples that are being triggered by the arpeggiator. If we go to the select button here, it basically scrolls through all of the samples that I've loaded into the sampler. And I don't have a lot. These are basically samples from Ableton's stock sound library. So you guys will be able to use this rack with no problem. But right now I just have a random Cymatics MIDI clip and I'm gonna play that for you guys. You can change the ARP style. Change the attack on that. So yeah, so I'm going to pull up Rhodes V8 just to give you a sense of what the MIDI clip sounds like normally. Yeah, let's pull in another MIDI clip so we can have some variation in what this is sounding like. Yeah. Really, really dope vibes. Really dope. So yeah, that's Spacey Arp. Now, let me get into the hidden gem that Looperator has to offer. So Looperator gives you the ability to change its presets via MIDI control. And let me show you what that means. So the first thing you want to do is click on this preset name. So it should be Andromeda 1. I believe that's the first preset that you'll see in Looperator. So you click on that and then you'll see this menu here. And it'll give you folders of different presets, right? So you click on this remote list box and it'll show you the different preset slots for each key. So in order to add presets into the different keys, which is basically a value of 0 to 127, what you need to do is just drag and drop. But if you want to add an entire folder of presets, what you can do is right click on the empty slot. So I'm going to clear this. Right click on the first empty slot and insert the current folder. So if you like the ambient presets, you can right click and insert current folder, and it'll insert all of the presets from that ambient folder into the remote list. So that's not all you have to do. The next thing you have to do is create another MIDI track. And this works for audio, but I'm gonna go through MIDI first. Make sure that nothing is on that MIDI track. Make sure all of these settings are selected up here, so all ends or whatever MIDI control you want to use to swap through the presets. Make sure it's on auto. I'm not sure if this matters or not. And then in this box here, whatever your Looperator device is on, make sure that this is selected. So right now it's called Looperator MIDI for me. The next thing you want to do is, I think the default is typically track in when you're creating this. So I went ahead and changed it to this guy. So it's basically including all of the effects in this MIDI track. Now that we've got that set up, you want to click on the arm button. And now I can use my keyboard to change the presets. So let me go ahead and open it up and show you guys how that works. Let me turn up the mix. So this is really helpful if you want to have some variation in whatever device you're using on your MIDI track. So it's not stagnant every couple bars, you know what I mean? You can add variation to it. Like I said before, this also works for audio. So I'm going to pull in a random drum loop. That stuff's crazy. So yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's talked about it on YouTube yet, but I found this last night and I was like, yo, I have to get on camera and show my subscribers and whoever else is watching that like Looperator has this crazy hidden gem. So I hope that this helps you guys add variation to your drum loops, audio loops, whatever. Actually, let me put in a melodic loop here so you can see what that sounds like. Yeah guys, don't sleep on Looperator. Alright y'all, that's all I have for this video. I hope that you found these tips useful as far as Looperator is concerned. You can get my Spacey Arp Rack on my website. I'm going to leave it in the description below. Make sure you guys check that out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you're having a good year so far. I know it just started, but I hope you're having a good year. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.